Imagine waking up in the year 2030. You open your phone. There is an email from your company. Your position has been eliminated, not because you were bad at your job, not because you made a mistake, but because an AI can now do your work faster, cheaper, and better. It sounds like science fiction, but the truth is this is already happening. Right now, companies around the world are replacing workers with artificial intelligence, robots, and automation. Cashiers are being replaced by self-checkout machines. Call center workers are being replaced by AI voices. Writers, designers, and even drivers are starting to feel the pressure. And according to experts, millions of jobs could disappear by 2030. The question is not if it will happen. The question is, will your job survive? In this video, we are counting down 10 jobs that could disappear in the next few years. And trust me, the number one job on this list is going to shock you. Number 10, data entry clerk. Let's start with one of the easiest jobs for AI to replace. Data entry. If your job is mainly typing information into spreadsheets, updating databases, filling out forms, or copying information from one place to another, then your job is already in danger. Why? Because AI can now do this almost instantly. Today, companies use software that can scan documents, read handwriting, recognize text, and automatically put everything into the system. A task that once took an employee an entire day can now be done in seconds. Imagine a company receives thousands of customer forms. In the past, they needed a room full of workers to type all of that information into a computer. Now, one AI system can do the same job faster, cheaper, and with fewer mistakes. That means companies no longer need 20 workers. They only need one person, the person who knows how to use the AI. Number 9, cashier. For decades, cashiers have been one of the most common jobs in the world, but slowly, they are disappearing. You have probably already seen it. Self-checkout machines, touchscreen ordering systems, scan and go apps. And now, there are even stores where you do not need a cashier at all. You simply walk in, take what you want, and leave. The cameras and AI automatically know what you took and charge your account. From a business perspective, this is perfect. A machine does not need a salary. It does not need a lunch break. It never gets tired. That is why more companies are replacing human cashiers with automation. By 2030, seeing a real cashier in a store could become much less common. Number 8, travel agent. There was a time when people needed a travel agent to plan a vacation. If you wanted to book a flight, find a hotel, or organize a trip, you had to talk to a real person. But today, almost nobody does that anymore. Now, people use travel websites, apps, and AI trip planners. You can type, "I want a 5-day trip to Tokyo under $1,500, and within seconds, AI can show you the cheapest flights, the best hotels, the fastest routes, even a complete day-by-day travel plan. So why would anyone pay a travel agent? The only travel agents who may survive are the ones who offer something unique, like luxury vacations or custom experiences. But the traditional version of this job is quickly disappearing. Number 7, bank teller. For years, people visited a bank branch to do simple things. Deposit money, withdraw cash, open an account, ask questions, and there was always a bank teller behind the counter. But today, most people do everything on their phone. You can transfer money, pay bills, deposit checks, and even open a new account without ever speaking to another human. Banks know this. That is why many banks are already closing branches. And if there are fewer bank branches, there will also be fewer bank tellers. By 2030, many banks may exist almost entirely online. Number 6, call center agent. If you have called customer support recently, you may have noticed something strange. Sometimes the person on the phone does not sound completely human. That is because many companies are already using AI voices, and every year these voices are becoming more realistic. Today, AI can answer questions, solve problems, take orders, book appointments, even speak naturally in different languages. And unlike a real employee, AI can work 24 hours a day. It never gets tired, it never gets angry, and it costs much less. That is why call center jobs are one of the biggest targets for automation. Millions of people work in customer support, but by 2030, many of those jobs may no longer exist. Number 5, truck driver. This one surprises a lot of people, because driving a truck seems like a very human job. But self-driving trucks are already being tested right now. Companies like Tesla and other technology companies are building trucks that can drive themselves for hundreds of miles. Why? Because a self-driving truck could deliver faster, save money, reduce accidents, work all day and night without stopping. Truck driving is one of the most common jobs in many countries, which means if self-driving trucks become successful, millions of drivers could lose their jobs. This may not happen tomorrow, but by 2030, the first big wave could already begin. Number 4, factory worker. Factories have used robots for years, but now those robots are becoming much smarter. In the past, a factory robot could only do one simple task. Now, robots can learn, adapt, and even make decisions. They can work faster than humans. And they can work 24 hours a day. They never need sleep, vacations, lunch breaks, higher pay. For companies, that is a dream. Imagine a factory where the machines never stop working. That is exactly why more companies are replacing factory workers with robots. By 2030, many factory jobs could disappear completely. Number 3, junior graphic designer. You may think creative jobs are safe, but basic design jobs are already being replaced. Today, anyone can use AI to create logos, posters, social media posts, thumbnails, even websites. All they have to do is type a few words. Within seconds, AI creates something that used to take a designer hours. That means companies no longer need beginner-level designers for simple work. Now, this does not mean all designers will disappear. The designers who survive will be the ones who bring creativity, strategy, and original ideas. But the simple, repetitive design jobs are becoming much less valuable. Number 2, content writer. For years, businesses hired writers to create blog posts, emails, product descriptions, ads, and social media content. But now, AI can do all of that in seconds. Tools like ChatGPT can already write articles that sound almost human. A task that once took a writer an entire day can now be finished in a few minutes. If your job is only about writing simple content, then AI may replace you. But if you know how to tell stories, create emotion, and come up with powerful ideas, then you will still have value. Because AI can write words, but it still struggles to create something truly original. Number 1, customer service representative. The number 1 job most likely to disappear is customer service, because AI can now do almost everything that a customer service employee does. It can chat with customers, answer questions, solve complaints, write emails, help thousands of people at the same time. And many companies are already replacing their support teams with AI chatbots. The scary part is, most people do not even realize they are talking to AI. Customer service is one of the biggest job categories in the world, which means this change could affect millions of people. By 2030, the customer support industry may look completely different. So, should you be scared? Not exactly. Because the future does not belong to the people who fight against AI, it belongs to the people who learn how to use it. The safest jobs in the future will be the ones that require creativity, leadership, human connection, problem solving, communication, AI will not replace everyone. But people who know how to use AI will replace the people who do not. So instead of ignoring the future, prepare for it. Learn the skills that machines cannot copy. Because by 2030, the world could be completely different. And if you want to know which 7 jobs are still safe from AI, then watch the next video. Because some careers may become more valuable than ever.